Good morning, folks. It is Friday morning. Since I'm taking Fridays off for, this is probably my last one actually. I'm burning some vacation time. Thought I'd answer the only question I've ever really gotten on my YouTube channel. We've had a couple back and forths, but it wasn't really a question that needed a video or even prompted me to think about doing a video. And why not? It's a kind of ugly out day. I wasn't going to go out and do anything. So here we go. We're a day early of me filming. The question was, do I oil or do anything to the fretboard on my Les Paul, and by inference to any other guitar, because it's darker than the one that other person had gotten? And the answer is sort of. I didn't oil it per se. I cleaned it. And when I shot that video, I probably only cleaned it 2 or 3 days before. I mean, I had just gotten the guitar when I filmed that. And it was still, I mean, it hadn't started to dry out. It hadn't gotten dusty. It's wood. You know, if you treat it with something, you've got a little time. And even if it's something that fades over time, for the at least initial week or so, it looks that dark. Now, in this case, mine is also a little darker than average. Don't ignore that. Mine really is a little darker than I'm seeing pictures of other people's guitars for that type. Random chance. I don't know. They only had the one in the store. Mine was that one. But this is what I'm using to clean my fretboards. Let me bring it in. And that is reversed, but we'll fix it later. I'm going to post a picture up of all this stuff. Now, I looked at a lot of products. I didn't try a lot. I looked at a lot. I did a lot of reading. When I got into guitar, my goal was to keep it pretty simple. That has somewhat gone out the window. I'm a unrepentant hobbyist / toy collector. It just happens. But my goal was to have one set of cleaning equipment that could work for any of the guitars that I might get and not have to worry about it. And everybody was saying, well, the lemon oils are only for the maple fretboards. Don't use them on anything else. This is for this product only. And then a lot of people would say, no, that's if you're actually using lemon oil. These products have like 1% lemon oil and a bunch of other cleaning products, and it's a marketing gimmick saying they're lemon oil. And I tried it. I mean, I've got the Dunlop 75 or 65 lemon oil cleaner, and I do use it. I just didn't like the smell, and that sent me down the road of what else is there? What are people really loving? And the F-One oil was really that product. Some people didn't like it, but most of the people that were talking about it, most of the people that had tried it, they liked it. They were on board. It is a universal. You can use it on any fretboard within reason. I mean, if you've got some crazy exotic wood, be aware of what you're working with and pick an appropriate cleaner. But rosewood, maple, the rosewood imitations, they all seem to be just fine with it. Now, as a cleaner, I'm not sure it's any better than the Dunlop. It has a less harsh smell. Don't get me wrong, it still smells. I'll get back to that in a second. It's not as bad. And keep in mind, that's completely subjective. That's up to you. Sorry, camera's reversed here, and I'm looking at the screen, not my camera. It is up to you. Take your pick. I like it. It works. I haven't had any problems. I'm sure if you've watched my channel a little while, you know I'm into used equipment. And other than the first one, that is what I've used to clean initially, to get in there and and get all the gunk off the fretboard to see what I'm actually working with. No issues. And it leaves a nice look. It seems to last a while. It seems to leave long term, I mean, and we're only talking months, a nice feel. My Strat, it got cleaned. I haven't touched it again. Looks fine. I mean, there's no, it's just a cleaner, you know. But it hasn't like gummed up or anything like that, you know. I don't let it soak in. I put it on and I wipe it off. And I usually do it by section. Like I'll do, say, a 6-inch section of fretboard. Apply it with the microfiber. And then use a different section of microfiber to, you know, scrub away and clean and get everything off there. These are the Dunlop, slightly fuzzy but mostly smooth microfibers. I like that style for cleaning, for anything that's got edges, wood, texture to it. They don't get a whole bunch of fuzzies loose. If you use the ones that look like a shag carpet kind of thing, you tend to pull on them. They tend to catch and snag, and you know, they're great when you're washing your car. They're great when you need El Cheapo disposable microfibers. If you're using them for cleaning the house, when you're cleaning equipment, I really like the smoother ones. I use them for guns. I use them for knives. I use them for guitar equipment. I use them for electronics. I use both types. The fuzzy ones are for the car, and you know, like as a duster kind of thing. Great. So moving on. We already talked about the 65 lemon oil. Works fine, no problems. Just didn't like it. This is the general cleaner. There we go. Kinda. Sorry. That is what you put on, and you apply it to the microfiber, not directly to the product, not directly to the guitar or whatever else. To just clean. You're not doing a fretboard, you're not doing the strings. Body of the guitar, backside of the neck, headstock, that kind of stuff. The hardware. Again, not a huge fan of the smell, but it works really well. They commonly tell you a little goes a long way. No joke. Like 2 good pumps on a microfiber, I do pretty much the whole guitar. It's just like anything else. It's maintenance. It's making sure things won't rust. You know, this way the hardware is getting cleaned off and getting a protective layer. So anyway, that's it. That's what I use. And the reason my fretboard looked a little dark in that video was a few days before it had gotten a quick cleaning with this, and is naturally just on the darker end of the spectrum for that product. So that's it. That's all I got for you. Take it easy, y'all.